Alright guys, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Master System. I've mentioned it before, this game was never released in North America, as Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, was the last Sega Master System game ever released in North America. This game here came out in Europe in October of 1992, and we did eventually get it over here a month later on the Game Gear. Basically the same game on the Game Gear, with just a slightly lower resolution. If we open this up, we'll see it is complete. And not only does it have the instruction book, but I was surprised to see this. This is almost just as cool as getting the game. It's got this old Sega poster in there. And there you can see a Sega Master System 2. You can see the controllers and light guns. And even the Genesis, or sorry, the Mega Drive. And Game Gear. And on the other side, we got like all the Sega Master System games. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the fact that this is complete once again. I mean, makes it even better. And once again, I thank the Legend 87 for sending me this. And now, let's check it out, shall we?
Alright, so into the Master System we go. Here's a little intro screen. You've probably heard it about 1 million times on the Game Gear video, and it's a very common Game Gear game, so like I said, it's basically the same game, the music and everything's the same. And here's our silent title screen, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 1992 Sega. Now this is the level that sticks out in my head the most when I thought of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the 8-bit version. Because I remember playing this game when it came out. My friends had Game Gears. I actually had a Game Gear a little afterwards with this game. And I don't know, for some reason I never liked this level, and it kind of left an impression of the whole game. And you know, I always had this idea that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was not a very good game. This first boss, for example, is really lame. All you do is avoid these bowling balls, and they hit the enemy. You know, stationary enemy. I thought that was a very lame boss. Once again, that left an impression on me of this game. And it wasn't until now that I really played this game, now that I have it on the Master System. And, you know, once you get past this level, if you don't like this level, once you get past this level, the game gets better and better. So here's the next zone, and here you're introduced to the, oh geez, what do you call them, like a hang glider. And the hang glider parts at first, I thought they were incredibly hard. I couldn't really understand how to control it. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, and it's just a couple, you know, it's a couple of little parts in this level and the next level that you have to use the hang glider. And there we go. So here's the next boss level. This boss is a little strange too, because it's just these little tiny robots. You take the 4 out and go down to the next, oh, sorry, you take 8 out. And you fall down through the clouds to the next set. And this is all this boss really is. This boss is really easy too. Until this bird head pops up, which I wasn't expecting. And you basically just, you know, typical Sonic, hit the enemy. I don't know, what is it, 6 times or something? And he's done. Once again, free all the animals and we're good to go. So this level was alright too, but I mean it still kind of sucked. I guess it was a little better than the first. Now here's the Aqua levels. It starts to get good here. It's pretty neat here. You can actually skim across the water if you just do a fast enough roll on the water. Otherwise you fall in and you gotta work your way back up and out. So there's a little tip for you. I'm sure most of you already knew that. And once again, you can crash through here. A little shortcut, skim the water again. And just like that. There's something there. I don't know if there's a 1-up. Yeah, there's a 1-up hidden there. And then this level is really cool. It's similar to levels in Sonic 1 when you're underwater. Well, except for this part. This part's crazy. You go flying all over the place. At some points you can actually control, like when you're going to fall, and if you can figure out where you're going, there are some extras. But anyways, the bubble parts are really cool. They're a little hard at first, but there's one coming up that's not too hard, and then the last one is a little more difficult, but it's fun. And basically what you do is you grab in the bubbles, and then you work your way through the maze in the bubble, and you can't obviously hit the walls or hit any enemies. Hit the spikes there. Yeah, this one is a little harder here, but it's pretty fun. Now, like I said, this game came out in October 1992 in Europe for the Sega Master System. It also came out in Brazil, South America, for the Sega Master System. Sega Master System was immensely popular in Brazil, and I think they didn't discontinue. It was like 2000 something when they officially discontinued Sega Master System in Brazil, which is crazy. So this game came out in November 92. I believe it came out a month later in Japan and North America for the Game Gear. And this game's also on the Wii Virtual Console, so you can download it. I'm not sure if it's the Game Gear version or the Master System version, but you can download that. Got another boss here. This little robotic seal is pretty cool. Oh yeah, another interesting fact about this game for you Sonic fans is this actually came out before Sonic 2 on the Genesis Mega Drive. And you saw Tails at the beginning of the game. This is actually the debut of Tails, was this 8-bit version of Sonic 2. So there you go. I didn't know that myself. I would assume this came out slightly after Sonic 2 on the Genesis, but this actually came out before Sonic 2 on the Genesis. Now here's the Greenville Levels, which usually those are like the first levels in a Sonic game. And you know, they look really nice on the Master System. Once again, this is one of those games on the Master System that you can show off. When people don't realize what the Master System was, or what it was capable of, this game looks amazing on the Master System. You know, and I think it looks better than any NES game. Myself, I mean, I think it looks better than Mario 3. And Sonic's a little bit bigger, he's a little more colorful. You know, the colors are pretty good. Nice, lot of big sprites and stuff. Just looks great. In this one, when you get hit, multiple coins can go flying out, unlike the first one on the Master System, where I mentioned only one coin comes out of you when you get hit. So that's nice that they added that. Another boss fight. Still pretty easy, but I mean, at least it's a little more fun. Like I said, this game just gets better and better, so I mean, if you didn't like Sonic 2, I know there's a lot of people that didn't like Sonic 2, the 8-bit version. Maybe you just need to go back and look at it, because, you know, I guess I never gave it a fair chance, and it really does get better and better as you go through it, so it's actually a really good game once you get into it. And I'm running out of time, so there you go.